There you go, you see it? We have a good LED strip. All the lights are in there pretty bright. Look, it never seems to fail. Look at those clouds. And the forecast did call for rain, and I don't know if you guys, but like I know when it's gonna rain because for some reason it always has like a stench, like a smell. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I always know when the rain comes because it just has that rain smell. Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Mouse. We're about to slide inside Silverado because we're gonna back it up because we got some work we have to do today, guys. If you are new to the channel, man, you know my name is Mousetrap, man. We do car audio here. We do how to build car audio systems or custom car audio related stuff at home, man. You know, nothing in the shop, just at the crib, and you can build some badass stuff. I'll be there, man. So subscribe to the channel. Definitely turn those notification bells on, man, because we do drop heat videos, and man, the videos just keep getting better and better, and trust me, you do not want to miss out. So let's jump into our daily shout outs. Let's see who's gonna be working. First shout out goes to 5.7 Geo, man. He comment, can't wait for the build. I want to hear it in person when it's done, bro. Fire, and then with the blood emojis, man. And honestly, man, I'm just as eager as every single else that's been following the build. This thing's gonna be ridiculous, guys. You know what I'm saying? I really can't wait. We're getting really so close to it, but we are in July. We still probably got like another like 2 months before we actually hear her, man. But you know, because I really don't like building a system and just loading subs in there and and burp it just to see what it do. I really want to hear the whole flow of it so I can adjust it, because there ain't no sense of just having the bass there and no mids and highs. But we're slowly getting there, man. Remember, like I just said in the other video, slow work is better than no work. Next shout out goes to Jeff Wright. He comment, named Silverado Michael Myers because he wore a white mask like your white truck and he slaughtered everyone just like the box will. Man, honestly, that's actually pretty badass. And man, I could, you know, everywhere I go, just pull up wearing the Michael Myers mask and just jamming that thing, man, with a bloody knife or something. But we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. That was a pretty badass. I mean, I don't know, man. That's a good one, man. So shout out to you. Final shout out goes to Chevy 210. He comment, can't wait till it's slamming, man. And me, you, subscribers on the channel, man, local people on Instagram, man, everything, man, everybody is, you know, giving me props on the box. And this is a baby box. Someone on TikTok, I posted a video of it on TikTok, and they say that's actually a big box. And honestly, this is a baby box compared to other boxes that I've seen people build that put 412s in it. Like, this is a little guy, man. It's only like, let's measure out real quick. Measured it, so it's actually 17 high, 48 wide, and 30 and a half deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually a baby box, man. This is like the minimum specs to produce the loudest bass possible, because like I said, man, this formula, man, took me a long time to develop on the computer program, and it's been done since like the 2005 era, you know, to this point, and this box has never failed. You know what I'm saying? But usually on most of the times, you know, the same box specs that I'm doing for this are on the same box specs that are in the Trailblazer. The only difference with the Trailblazer, that thing only has 4 kicker CBR 12s, and it's running on a TS Power 5000 watt amp. That's probably only 1500 watts. So honestly, but when I had that kicker 2500.1 on those kicker CBRs, man, that thing was ridiculous. That thing was actually baby loud. But it ain't nothing compared to what we're gonna do with this guy. This guy's gonna have them sundown subs on a 5K, man, and I'm gonna put the epicenter on it. I'm gonna put line drivers on it. But as the build continues, man, you'll see all that stuff, because I like to use, you know, the processors and everything just to get the max space out of everything. And you know, sometimes it's overkill, but if you adjust everything right and you have the good ear for the music, man, there's never no failing option for that, man. So subscribe to the channel, man. We keep building this thing, and we're gonna get it. Also, again, man, big shout out to everybody that's becoming a member. Man, I'm slowly processing, getting familiar with it. I'm watching YouTube videos to make sure that I give you guys the best perks for your membership. Man, we're steady working on improving the channel, and we are, man. Like these past like 2 weeks, the channel has went, you know, skyrocketed actually, man. And thanks to you guys for watching the videos repeatedly, hitting that like button, man, dropping a comment, man. We get good comments, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. You guys do an awesome job commenting, man. And we're slowly progressing, man. And as we slowly progress, man, we can start to venture off into new things for this channel. I got so many ideas, so many plans, but you know, we're gonna take it slow and make sure that, you know, we're on the right path, so we don't really get over ourselves, man, and really stress out. I personally like to drop a video every single day, and I treat YouTube like a real job to myself. Although, like, my job is like, I mean, I cut hair. You see what I'm saying? If you guys don't know, man, I'm a barber. You know, I actually got a barber tattoo. Look, you see, it's got the Mickey Mouse head and the barber pole, and then like the barber clippers, and then the blade and all that stuff right here. So, you know, I'm actually a barber. So and I really make it a priority to record from a certain time in the morning to a certain day, so I can edit the video and drop it for you guys to have something to watch in the afternoon. And I actually try to drop a video at 5 o'clock, guys. Like 5 o'clock, I feel it's a good time where everybody watches it, you know, relaxes. But my 5 o'clock is not yours 5 o'clock. You know, saying my 5 o'clock, maybe it's 4 o'clock to you guys, and maybe it's like 11 o'clock in like California area, stuff like that. But you know, I feel like 5 o'clock is a good time for people to watch, man. So I appreciate every single one of you guys watching the videos, man. And it's only the beginning, guys. So, you know, let's get into it. You guys have been keeping up, man. This is the box. This is definitely the box. And we painted certain areas that are going to be seen. Not everything got painted because you're never going to see any of this stuff. But a majority of it is painted, and it looks really badass. Looks like a big old leopard in here. But if you guys seen the previous videos, once the thing is illuminated with the LEDs, it looks like a massacre. It looks like a big massacre. And for today, man, we're going to do placement of LEDs on this guy. And I have the LED strips right here. I have more strips somewhere, but I think this should be plenty enough for what we're trying to do. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to place them so we can get the best out of her, and which strips are the best ones to use for this. Alright, so these are actually the marine proof LED lights. And these are the same LED lights that I actually did LED lights in my Trailblazer, and that thing came out really, you know, nice. LED lights and the Trailblazer is like a disco inside. There's like a nightclub. And we want the same thing for the box, but not the same thing at the same time, because we really want more of a glow effect than just everything lit up with multicolors. And we are just going to stick with the red on there because I'm going to incorporate the red LED lights in the majority of the back, the tailgate of the truck. And I've honestly, you know, I brainstorm every single day after I get done doing the builds for the day, whatever I'm working on. And after I get done making my video, after I upload it, man, I just like research to try to have the best visual effect for the next level. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody just builds panels, puts speakers, and you know, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But I really like to step it up a notch and try to incorporate different type of you know, how should I say this, characters in the builds. You see what I'm saying? Here, I'm gonna show you my Trailblazer real quick, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean, because like I said, majority of everybody, they just want to try to stuff as much of speakers as possible and just make the panels look good with a little plexiglass here and there and LED lights. But it's really more to that, you know, to really stand out from others. My Trailblazer is a good example. I could have just went with a simple console and just built a console, put the tins right there how they are, cup holders, and probably just put some speakers along the side as well. But I actually wanted to go the extra mile and feel like luxurious at the same time, and that's why I put the ice bucket. You know, if we're out hanging out or at a show, man, we could just put a nice little champagne bottle or Hennessy bottle or whatever, you know, we decide to sip on. I'm not a drinker, so it's just more for display. And it would look really, you know, looks, you know, eye appealing. You see what I'm saying? It gives the person a little bit more interest to look at the build versus just like, oh, it's just another truck with some speakers in it. I know it, man. There's a champagne holder in this thing, so it's going to catch eye. Same thing with the stripper pole. You know, yes, the stripper pole, its main intention is to stop the roof from flexing, but at the same time, you know, it gives the nighttime effect, because the nightclub effect, because we got champagne holder, lights going crazy, and the stripper pole right there, you know, just it looks good with on the black. And you know, I could have wrapped some lights around to make it look you know, more stand out, but I feel like it would have just gave it that cartoony look, so that's why they didn't even do that. Same thing with the wall panel. I could have just left this blank, but I just had decided to put the nitrous tank because the truck is a super sport, and you know, it is like goes with the theme a little bit, so why not? It's more eye appealing. And if you guys would sit here and hear how many times people will sit here and be like, oh man, you got a nitrous tank, it's connected, this and that, and they really check out into detail, then they realize, oh, there's a champagne ice bucket inside there, there's a stripper bowl in there, yada yada yada, and you know, everybody, you know, likes it. But look, the panel is like a little bit more curvious. Instead of it just being a flat panel or something, you know, it's like curves right there. Same thing with the top, same thing with the corners and everything. It's just not a flat panel. It's got a little bit of a character to it, and so that's why I feel that with the Silverado build we have to go all out, because I always see everybody just has panels, speakers, plexiglass, lights, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? But not around here, guys, man. We don't do that. We do that, but we take to the next level. You guys ever seen those Sprinter vans? Or like those, man, I'm getting attacked by ants. Hold on a second. Getting attacked, man. Holy cow. Okay, but anyways, so you guys ever been in any of those Sprinter vans or those party buses that they be having, like, or like real badass limos, where it's like lights, plexiglass, champagne glasses, and all that stuff? You know, that's the effect that we are gonna try to have in the Silverado inside the tailgate. And right here, man, you're looking at some little images of some stuff or some video clips of some of these Sprinter vans, and something with the same concept that we're going to get into with the Silverado build, man, because like I said, we are going to take it to the next level, and we're going to get a good eye appeal from her every single place. The other day, if you watched the video, I actually just had an LED strip laying inside here, which actually did illuminate pretty good. And even to take into consideration, the box was not closed off with the subs, the plexiglass. The garage was closed, but we still have windows where sunlight gets into it. And even at that thing was still glowing really good. So I was actually pretty impressed with that. So with that being said, we are actually going to cut some strips. And let me just see if I can find a small strip just so I can use it as an example. We'll just use this guy real quick. So we're just gonna actually just lay strips right here, probably like towards where the cutout hole is. Illuminate that. Same thing on this side, because once we put the subs and in there and it's sealed off, plexiglass window and everything, this area, when those lights go on there, that thing is gonna glow. It's gonna look like someone just got slaughtered in there. So before we actually start setting LEDs down, we are actually just going to go ahead and cut a few strips, and then we are going to attach the harnesses to them, and then we're just going to put power to them just to make sure that all the LED lights are working, so we have nothing but good functioning LED lights in our box, because even one LED will make a big difference. The badass part of this is like these LED lights, you can just use your scissors to cut them, and you see, like, let's see if it'll pick it up. Let me change the focus. You see that right there? That's where you can cut it, and you have your LED strips. I like to cut a little bit past the line that it says, just so I know that it gives us a good connection. I keep trying to, you know, become a better video guy. That thing sucks. Okay, well anyways, so what I actually like to do is, we got our harness and we have our LED strip, and I just like to come inside here and just cut a little bit out of the plastic rubber out of here, just so it gives me good enough play to be able to set that harness in there. It won't harm the LED light or none of that stuff, as long as you get a good solid connection. And like I said, these pigtail harnesses, these are the best ones. I've used these right here. Well, I bought these right here, and they said these were supposed to be the best ones. Never again. You see what I'm saying? These ones are the good ones. They come like this, pigtails. So what I do is I just cut the ends of it off because I don't need that. I peel back the wire, and what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to take my wire stripper and I'm just going to strip back the red and the black. The black's always going to be your positive, and your red's going to be your negative. Like any other colors is the negative. This is the power. So I'm going to go ahead and twist this up a bit. And same thing with the red, we're going to twist her up. Okay, so you open the clip, LED light, and then what you're going to want to do is on the LED light it has a 12 volt on top, then it has a green, a G, R, and a B. And so we got our connection. So basically the 12 volt, like I said, is the black. So what you're going to want to do is I always flip the LED light upside down, and then I have the pigtail connection, and it just pretty much just slides underneath, and then just put it in there, and you clip her, and there we go. Look, it's in there. I don't know if the focus is good or not, but it sucks. So you just go ahead and close that up, and there it is. It's done. So now what we're gonna do is I got my drill battery. It has a positive and negative on it. So we're gonna put the black to positive, and then we're just gonna touch the red to negative, and there you go. You see it? We have a good LED strip. So this strip is actually ready to get down. So what we're gonna do next is we're just gonna actually cut another one. And we're gonna put the harness on it again as well. Like, once again, cut it. Cut some of the rubber protection thing on it. And we're gonna get another harness. I think we actually have a harness one that we have cut, which is this guy. Open her up. Oh, look, it's ready already. And then we're gonna go ahead and put her in. And I actually just right now did a post for the Mousetrap Gang members, man. You guys get to see behind the scenes footage, images of what we got going on in the videos as we're recording them. So you already know what is going on in the video. And then just watching the video puts all the pieces of the puzzle together that you're watching throughout the day in the post, man. So become a member today, man. You know, it's very cool. You know what I'm saying? You get to see a lot of exclusive stuff that you don't see nowhere else. You don't see no other installers doing that, man, but we're doing it here at the Mouse. So we have our LED strips ready. And I think for the most part, we are going to actually track our wires to go down the passenger side because at the end of the day, everything's going to get ran through the front because we're going to have switches that control everything, and one of the switches is probably going to be in the console that we're going to build, so everything needs to get tracked towards the driver's side. And like I said, we're not going to do a brain box for it because we are not looking for multicolor lights. We're just looking for red lighting because that's going to be our main color for it. I don't really care too much about like the purple, the white. I mean, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but for right now we're just going to stick with just the red. But like I do have strobe lights that we're going to put in here that are white, that'll give us that extra, you know, effect that we need. But I think for that we're just going to put it in the back because you're never going to see the strobe lights through the port, you know, inside. You know, most everybody's going to be looking at the bed, so in the bed we need it to look good. But so this one we're actually going to face the harness going back this way, and then we're just probably going to come out this way through the box and just track the LED lights wires along the box or underneath it or something to track everything back to this corner right here, so everything can go inside the cab. The only reason why I'm going to do that is because I really don't want to drill a hole through the brace and, you know, loop it or pass it through and then having just a bunch of wires running through here, because I don't want to, you know, deal with the fact of taking the chance of exposure of wires through the plexiglass. You see what I'm saying? Same thing right here. We're going to go ahead and put the LED strip, and we're going to drill a hole through here, and then we can pass it through the hole of the brace and make it come out through the side, so we don't have to deal with any like wires being hard exposed or anything, so everything stays undercover. And I actually have clear silicone right here, and we're going to actually put dabs of silicone along the edge of the box, and then we're going to sit the LEDs down on it and let them cure like that. And the main thing is to make sure you get silicone on the actual clip of the harness, so the harness never moves out of place while it's jamming, and so it never comes unhooked or any of that stuff.
Okay, so we're going to actually lay the first bead down, and I already marked off with a marker or a pin where it's got to stop so it doesn't do too much. Okay, so here we go. You ready for it? Okay, so basically we're not even going to glide it up, just enough so it'll stick. And see, that's it. And now we're just going to come back, push it down. Make sure that you push the harness down on it. See what I'm saying? And it's good and tight. Let's see if we can. Yeah, it's in there. The LED light ain't never gonna move, guys. Once that silicone dries up and stays into place, that is it. I mean, we can even come through like right here on the front of it and lay a nice little small beam, which I think we'll probably do. Just a little baby one. Just for extra, just to make sure it doesn't move. So I'll just come back down here with my finger. And just run it through. Done. And this is clear silicone, so you'll never see the actual silicone.
Look, there it is right there. LED light, it is in place, both of them. So now the next one we actually have to do is the one inside the ported chamber. And right there where it's somewhat laying, it's going to go. Because obviously if you're looking through here, same thing, you're never going to see the LED strip at all. Like that's one thing with my LED lights that I like to do, is I never really liked seeing any of the LED strips, man, because I feel that just makes it look cartoony. The thing is just glow, 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 not LED strips to make lights. Okay, so now let's lay down this silicone. Like I said, you don't have to get too crazy with it. Right there. Okay. And now let's pick up this tape. See where we're gonna have to put some silicone at. Okay, so now let's go ahead, and I took the 3M tape off the back, and now we're just going to go ahead and lay the LED strip inside here. Push down on it. And that thing is ready, guys. Magnificent. Magnificent. And we can come through. Hell yeah. Man, that LED strip, it is in, guys. It looks tacky right here, but trust me, like I said, you're never going to see it inside here. Even if you try to get even close, you're never going to see it. And that's the whole point of it. But it's good. It's a good area, because once this is all like closed, the lid is on, and it is blacked out inside here, man, that thing is going to like light up like there's no tomorrow. Look real quick. Look, check this out. This is what it does, guys. This rain does this every single day. Like this. So it'll probably be raining like this for like 2 seconds. Then it'll be pouring cats and dogs like in the next 5 minutes. Stop. Then again for another 2 minutes. And then rain hard for like the next like 2 or 3 hours. And then you stop. And then at night rain really hard. Like you see it. Like the rain's right there. I was going to just go ahead and put power to the LED lights real quick just to see how nice it's going to glow. But I'm actually just not even going to go ahead and even do that, because I'm not even going to mess with the silicone when it's just like fresh. And it's still, I'm going to let it dry for like a few hours so it's on there really good. Man, LED lights are in, so that's another item to check off the list of the box. And we're slowly progressing. Like I said, man, slow work is better than no work, guys, man. You know, like I can't stress that enough, man. So that's pretty much it for today, guys, man. You've seen that the rain is a party crasher, man. You know, I hope the rain it goes away, because we're gonna soon be doing a lot of stuff in the bed, and we really need the rain not to be there. Subscribe to the channel, man. We are on the road to 3K subscribers. Man, I never would have figured we'd reach the 3K. I remember I was at like 300 subscribers, man. Then 400, then 500, then we boosted up to 1,000. Then we actually did 1,000 subscribers within the past, 4 months, which is really awesome. So hopefully by the end of the year, man, I hope to at least have like 6,000 subscribers. That would be really awesome. That would be really a good goal for life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I never knew it was going to take this route in my life doing this stuff, and I love it. And you guys are the best. So with that being said, man, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow, man. Subscribe to the channel, drop the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.